As you're traveling west on East Main, if you look south, immediately ahead of the winery, you'll see a new block of vineyard planted. We began planting this field by first ripping it. And what that means is we've taken a large tractor with large steel fingers on the back of it and run those through the soil. And those actually break up any hard pans or compaction that's taken place in that soil over time. After we ripped it, we did something called disking it, where we made the surface nice and even and flat again to give ourselves a nice planting bed. When we begin planting, we dig the hole. We then place the plant inside the hole. We begin to backfill with clean soil, and then you'll notice we use this little tamping bar. It's a little wooden rod, and what we do there is we try to void out all the airspace around the roots. We want the soil to be in complete contact with those roots. So we slowly fill the hole with soil, and we tamp as we go until we bring up the soil to almost full in the hole. What that allows us then to do is leave a bit of a basin for the water that will eventually water this vine. We then install a planting sleeve over that vine, which protects it from the harsh sunlight. It gives that plant a chance to acclimate, not out in the direct sunlight, but gives it a little bit of protection. Usually the first couple weeks of April, we start to see the small shoots, or that we've left behind what are called spurs. We've pruned back to these spurs, and there'll be two little bud positions on these spurs. So as the shoots begin to elongate, they get longer and longer and longer. Eventually, these little clusters of flowers will actually bloom. They'll spread open like a wheel with spokes. When you look at it now, you'll see a little green BB start to enlarge. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And that'll continue to enlarge throughout the rest of the spring and summer until in the fall when we harvest it. When grapes begin their life, they start as green. White wine, they begin to turn yellow. Red wine, the grapes actually turn to kind of a bluish purple. From there, we'll harvest.